Hey you guys, today I'm gonna be doing a how to do a side part sew-in with the braid pattern and some tips along the way to help you be able to sew your own hair in at home without having to go out and spend $200 something. So right now I'm trying to find out where I want my part at and trying to perfect it. This is gonna be a minimal leave out sew-in, so it's not gonna be too much going on. So if you're natural like I'm natural, you won't get heat damage. But yes, you guys, I kind of sound ugly because I'm sick right now. So yeah, I didn't want to just not make no video, so I went on and just made this video because I knew I was gonna do my hair for today. So right now I'm just still perfecting my part before I start my braid. And that's how much leave out I'm going to leave out. Now I'm going to go ahead and do what else I'm leaving out, which is only going to be my edges. And it's only going to be a little bit of hair around the perimeter. And if you hear my daughter in the background, I couldn't leave her in here by herself. So she's talking about nothing, basically. So now I'm going to start on the braids that is going to be around my leave out. I always braid 2 tiny braids around my leave out. I don't use braiding hair to braid my hair because I do use a net, but as you can see, I'm just going to start braiding this closely to my leave out around it. I connect both of those braids together and braid it all the way down to the end. Now I'm going to start on my first braid that's going to be around my leave out, which I like to braid that really good. So on this part, I'm going to show you exactly how I do it, and I'm going to speed up the rest of the process of braiding. So all I do is just braid down basically all the way to the end. Just a simple twirl, and after I get all the way to the end, when I start my next braid, I'm going to pull the end of the first braid into my next braid. I know that sounds confusing, but you're gonna get a little feeling of how it looks with this one, because after this one I'm going all the way off camera to finish my braids. So I just braid this one down again, and as I'm braiding, I'm gonna grab the end of the next braid and just braid it into that braid. I had to start over a lot, you guys. I was just all over the place. I'm so sick. I don't know, but the slave must go on. Sickness cannot define that. So as you see, I grabbed the end of the braid, and that's how it's gonna look. I don't braid these braids too small. I braid them medium size. So now I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna finish all of my braids. After I do this one, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure after this one I'm gonna leave. Oh my gosh. This technique is like one of the techniques I use when I'm using side sew-ins, by the way, side part sew-ins. Okay, you guys, now I finished my braid pattern. They don't look that neat, but who cares? I'm gonna cover it with a net. The one at the end was, I had to sew that one up, but yes, I don't try to grab little hairs in the back of my head because I do not want to create friction back there. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and sew on my net. I think that sewing the net is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, you just sew it on around your braid pattern. I always use a net because I don't really do my braids that cute. So a net really helps you when it comes to having a flawless sew-in, to be honest. If you're a person who cornrows your hair and you don't do the too neat, because I only do neat braids on clients or people hair, like I'm doing family members, etc. On my head, I don't have time for that. It looks nice, stays in for a long time, but you gotta get that net. That net is gonna help you guys. That net is really gonna help you. So here's my first bundle of hair. And I'm going on to start sewing it in. Already done threaded my needle. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start sewing my track on. How I do it is I don't sew through the weft, I sew under the weft. Yeah, that makes sense, because I don't like sewing through because hair sheds. So how I do is I stitch and then I stitch another one, but then I tie a knot through the second one. And that's how I go. I'll stitch one, stitch the other, but tie a knot in that one. That's how I always sew. I'll do stitch, another stitch, and a knot. And that's how I keep my sewing tight and keep my tracks in longer. And I only have to do touch-ups like every 3 to 4 weeks, depending on if I leave it in that long. But this method keeps your tracks tight. They won't be falling out. You can brush out hard if you want to. When you wash them, they don't fall out. But at the ends, I always triple knot my thread, because I feel like the ends is important when you're doing hair. So my first bundle is done. Now I'm gonna go ahead with my second bundle, and my second bundle is done. Looking all cute and stuff. Almost done. So ready. My hands are so tired. And now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm finishing up the top. Zoe wasn't too happy that she seen her mama slaying, so she wanted to join me and slay together. This always happens. Usually she'll be with me through the whole sewing process in my lap, but she was asleep for a little bit, but then she got up and decided she didn't want to be asleep anymore. So now I'm finishing up the top. I like to have my tracks really compact at the top, so they won't be in the spaces in my hair, and my leave out just blends over it perfectly. And now I'm going to my flat iron on 410 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and apply my heat protector, my Cantu oil, cooking oil. But yeah, Super Shine Hair Tool. That's what it's called. This really gets your hair really straight, and it really helps your hair be all shiny and stuff. It's really good for silk presses or natural hair and weaves. And I'm just going to go in with my comb and this flat iron. This is pretty self-explanatory. I just wanted to show you guys how I do my fillings at home. So a lot of people ask me questions and stuff like that. It's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. I've been doing my sewing since I was in the 6th grade. So I pretty much got the hang of it now. Some things, you know, you learn as you get older. Hair is something that's a passion to me. So I took a lot of interest in it. After I finished flat ironing my hair, I went on and off camera, I sheared my bangs, and then I flipped my bangs, and this is the final product. Yes, citrus, slay with your bare face and your bundles. But I really like the way it came out. Yes, I color and dye his hair myself. I have video on that if you want to see it. Just let me know in the comment section, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Color,